I think I'm here.
Take care, my friend.
Oh my gosh, it's working. Just in time.
It would. Come what may, we shall live on. We must.
Do as you must then, but we Scions will fight until the heavens fall, until our last...
Oh my gosh, it took a lot of effort to get this stream going. But I figured out what the technical difficulties were and I solved it and we're here. Yeah, good to see you, Corsair. Just getting situated over here in the stream organizer things. We're doing the multi-stream tonight, so we have Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook going, and I'm just making sure all of them are working correctly. It looks like it's going okay. Gotta get rid of that echo though. Okay. I think I'm ready to go. So hey, Corsair. Which of the Oceania data centers did you say that you have characters on? Alright, so here's what we're going to do. I've decided that for my streams, I really need to keep it simple, and I need to be doing things that are going to help me build content for my channels. And so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to create a new character tonight, which is why I titled this episode 001. And I'm going to be creating a character that is going to go with me on this streaming journey. And I'm going to be focusing on playing as many classes as I can, completing side missions, and just taking my time enjoying the content in the game. Just learning about the game with all of you, because I'm not the most expert player, but I'm also not involved in anything in endgame right now, and that's been really challenging to me for a couple months. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start new tonight. And I'm going to create a character that I'm comfortable playing. And I'm going to just start building up her level from right now. And I'm going to just have fun with it. Okay. But I am going to go to the Oceanian Data Center because they have more EXP going on. But remember, there is data center jumping, so whenever I have social things to do, I can easily jump over to be with other people. But for right now, I want to focus on talking about this game, talking about how this game captures the idea of mythology and gives it to us as players to blend in with our psychology, our philosophy, our cognitive abilities. And I want to focus on how this game can be a positive experience for all of us. Blend in my research and the research of other experts in the fields of psychology and mental health, game design, and digital worlds, and really make this something that connects nicely with my academic life, but the part of my life that has the time to have fun and enjoy a video game. You get the bonus XP on Dynamis. Oh, that's a really good point. Thank you for sharing that. So I'm fixing my approach here so that it will actually work. Going to Seraph. And I'm going to create a new character. Oh. All my characters are still here, even though it's a different account. I'm playing on my Steam account tonight, everyone. And yes, Panda, hi! Really nice to see you. Welcome. Hope everything's going well. Tell me how your day's going. And most importantly, everyone, do I want to do pink hair with blue highlights or dark blue hair with pink highlights? Oh, you can't see what I'm doing. There we go. You're doing good? All right. Nice to hear it. Hang on. I'm going to back out of here. Oh my gosh, that's so loud. Yeah, thanks for the follow. Oh yeah, I heard that Shara was having a bit of a headache. All right. Now I'm going to create the new character. 1 second. Let's load the appearance data. And we're going to go with this character. I actually went in with my Steam Deck earlier today and created her. She looks like my other character that is at Endgame, but we're on a different server. I'm on a different account right now. And this character is going to only make story progress on the stream. So meaning I might do some things off stream with her, like doing a leveling roulette here or there, but I will not be playing any story or completing any quests unless I am streaming. That's my pledge to all of you. That's my goal for this character. Alright, we're gonna go...
Uh-huh.
Nymea is the watcher of celestial bodies and goddess of fate. Fate is the thing that I am most interested in here, so I'm gonna go with Nymea.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so the goal is actually to do all the classes and just level them up evenly, take our time, and enjoy the world of Final Fantasy XIV. So, does anyone in the chat have a request? We have the magic. We can do Conjurer and start in Gridania. Can do Thaumaturge. We can start in Ul'dah. We can do Arcanist and start in Limsalo Minsa. Or can do Gladiator, Pugilist, Marauder, Lancer, or Archer. Oh, Pugilist starts in Ul'dah. Yeah, Corsair, that's a good point. I'd start with Thaumaturge because I like to cause myself pain. Yeah, why not?
Uh-huh.
Oh, no. I guess I can pick a different world. Then just transfer over. I guess I'll go to Marilith. These are not the kinds of names I'm looking for. Goodfellow, Stark, Clark, Rich, Carver. No. I don't remember what last name I picked out this morning. If I pick a bad name, that's going to really affect how I feel. Okay, we can do this. Why are there such a repetitive... arc, right? I don't know. Okay, what's a good... I guess the Persona, Destiny, Destia, yeah. That took way too long. What's wrong with me? Yeah, those random names were not very good. Oh, is that how they do it? That they make the random names reflect the race that you've picked? Or species? That's neat. So Corsair and Panda and everyone else who's watching, I'm just looking at the chat, so if I didn't say your name, it's just because I don't see you in the chat. There is a very good chance that these streams that I'm going to be doing are going to end up being a mixture of Sunday night can still be a stream night for me, but I'm actually going to have a bit of a family schedule change coming up. So my work life is going to stay the same that we're used to. Actually, I'll talk about this at the end of the video. Let's just enjoy this.
Here. Here. Feel.
The corrupt cops Corsair, that almost made me laugh. Oh man, that's good. Those Amalja had the monk pugilist brass knuckles. Gain power. That's my path. Hey, thanks for the follow. Nice to meet you. How are you doing today? Yeah, welcome to the stream. We're just starting out our new character. This character is for stream only. Really looking forward to doing all of this with my community. You're welcome to join us. I have a lot of cool stuff to talk about, but I really want to wait for the cutscene to end. Let's see it.
Deep in the sun-baked south, surrounded by the shifting sands of an endless desert, she rises, a solitary rose amidst the dust and rock, a symbol of defiance. Her name, Ul'dah. Even with the coming of the seventh umbral era, hope springs eternal for the mongers and merchants who vie for lost fortunes in this bustling oasis. As the twin faces of Ul'dah maintain their vigil over all that has been and shall be, the present proffers a brave soul. One whose arrival could mark the beginning of a new era of prosperity for the realm.
So the question is, all these years later, have we ushered in an era of prosperity for Ul'dah?
May the traders nurture our fortunes as they kindle the flames which burn within us all. For by fire are we reborn.
Okay, so I think I'll be able to talk now for a little bit. So this restarting of the game for me, I'm really serious about it this time. I'm playing on my Steam account. I don't have an in-game character on my Steam account. And we are this close to the end of the editing process for my book, The Gamer's Journey. The Gamer's Journey is inspired by the time in my life when I started to play this game. It's inspired by the time in my life when I was playing games during my PhD program, and it's inspired by games I was playing at every stage in my life. But I was playing Final Fantasy XIV when I started writing it. The story of the Warrior of Light, the story of Hydaelyn and Zodiark is so pivotal in me starting to understand just how much video games have become the modern version of mythological storytelling. And if it's mythology, then that means it can connect with our philosophy for life, the psychology that we use to move through our lives, think about ourselves, connect with others. And this game actually became my most recent focus of psychological research. But I love playing it. And I've been wondering for a while, how am I going to go about connecting what I do and what I love with what I play and what I love? And I've been thinking about this a lot. And I believe that I've figured it out now. So, in the way we play, we're still ourselves. Our personality is still in there. The things that we want to become and the way we want others to see us and talk to us and know us is somewhere in the way we play. Different types of people might find this differently. But that's because games have so much to offer us. It has PvE and PvP. It has solo players and group dungeons. It has free companies. It has seasonal events. It has our outfits. You know, our profile images. It has our customization. And that's what I want to be able to talk about whenever I stream this game. But sometimes I might just want to play the game and not have it be such a worky type of thing. So let's go talk to Momodi, get through this tutorial section. So if you have any questions about video games and how we can use them to find and understand the best version of ourselves, or you just want to talk about something in your life, that's what this stream is designed to be. I really just want to have fun with video games, meet new people, talk about the games that inspire me, level up and grow, and just have fun, and wear cool hats while we do it. So let's see, Danny SRSX. I was thinking something similar when I was playing the other day about the type of characters I tend to create and gravitate towards. Yeah, exactly. So character creation is completely a personality test. That doesn't mean that we're trying to be the character we create. There's lots of different ways that character creation thing is a form of personal expression. And there actually is research that identifies the 4 types of character creation that we engage in. That's the kind of stuff I like to talk about while I'm streaming. Is, you know, this character, Kyrie, that I just created, she's a cute human girl. And I just think that for me playing a game, I just tend to like video games that feature Good female characters. So, the story with me in this game is I originally did create a character that was like an anime version of me. Like a anime version of me if I was cool. You know, the traditional sense of like cool. And I quit playing the game completely after 3 months. I just forgot about it. I wasn't thinking about the character. I wasn't understanding some of the ways that A Realm Reborn was building its story up. And I went back to the other MMO that I researched and that I was playing for many years, Star Wars: The Old Republic. Even though I was frustrated in that game, I had the characters that I wanted. And so I kept playing. But then I came back about half a year later, and I created a girl character. And it was just a different game. It just felt exactly like the perfect game for me. This is visually, this character is a copy of that character, just her hair color is different. What's the directional buttons? How do you make it faster? Okay, I leveled up. Used to try and make yourself in games. We have a lot more fun creating a new character to fit in the story. Yeah, that's a really good point too. If your character doesn't feel right in the story, that hurts. There, now it's gonna advance while I'm talking to the chat. See, all my settings have to be set up because I've never played my Steam account on my desktop computer. I've only played it on my Steam Deck. Yeah, so back what I experienced when I created my main character in the other MMO I played, Star Wars: The Old Republic, it was completely me if I was in Star Wars. And that worked so well. Me if I was in Final Fantasy was something that I couldn't figure out at the time. I think if I was to try to create a version of me in this game, I could figure it out this time around. So we're gonna have to do some HUD layout stuff here. This is totally the most fun part of the game, right? Getting those bars where you want them. I always feel like a dweeb trying to explain the importance of your characters. Now they're not me, but I relate to them heavily. That's not a dweeb thing to do. That's how you make your games an intelligent aspect of your life. That's why video games are so cool. Oh my gosh. Man, I'm so glad we're having this talk tonight, Danny, because I grew up not feeling like the things I did in video games were a respectable hobby. And I would have to defend why I want to play them all the time. All the time. And then the longer I got into school and adulthood, I started to realize that the reason I do a good job at the things that I do is because I've been playing games my whole life. You know, I am a licensed mental health counselor. And I'm also a grad school professor. Those are the two things I do. That's why I research video games. My research portfolio is all about the psychology of how people play video games. And at the beginning of my career, every place that I could get work was switching from paper charts to computer charts. And I never needed to do the training on how to use the internet-based system for our medical records. And the clinical directors would say things like, "Oh my gosh, Daniel, how is it that you already know how to use this?" And I thought about it and I said, well, I've been equipping my gear in Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts, and I've been picking my weapons in all these different games and choosing what ammunition to use, which armor to use. I've been setting up links so that you can use the long shot and the blue tunic and the iron boots, the mirror shield. And all you're doing is asking me to click what's the date, what's the time, what's the diagnostic code, and then type some sentences about what happened when I met with this person. That's all super easy. Not nearly as hard as the materia system in Final Fantasy VII. And they just looked at me like I have 3 heads. But that little thing I just did there, where I moved my quick bars, activated them, lined them up, that's more complicated than anything I do in my job. Well, maybe not anything, but most things that I do in my job. And we all do that every time we create a new character, all of us in Eorzea. We all just do that like it's normal. I'm gonna have to set up my... Yeah, so let's read this. When I worked in IT for nursing homes, I joked that medical knowledge and computer knowledge were inversely proportional. Ooh, inversely proportional. So the more you know about computers, the less you know about medicine. Yeah, because the medical professionals tend to be really bad at computers. Is that what you're saying? Because I've seen that for sure. I'm setting up my third hotbar. Gotta make sure I don't screw that up. Alright. Yeah, you once had to explain cut and paste to an MD. I don't know how you get an MD in today's world without knowing how to cut and paste. That's such an important function just of typing your assignments. Let's attune to the Aetheryte in the city. Sweet. Trying to charge me an attunement fee. Just learned return spell. Now I need to visit the Thaumaturge Guild. Whew. Hotbar worked. Welcome back after the ad break, everybody. Those just happen automatically on Twitch. They say it's to try to help me turn this into what I do for a living. And I would love that so much, actually, if streaming was what I did for a living. Oh, man. That would be my dream, if I could just write more books about the psychology of games and then just focus on building a community and streaming Final Fantasy XIV and other games. No real experience in computer or tech classes, but playing games on computers your entire life using a PC is second nature. Exactly, yeah, you learn about how PCs work by playing games on them. So you learn so much, actually. And then one of the things I get asked about all the time in my line of work, since I speak so much about the psychology of video games, is do video games make people violent? Or people want me to talk about becoming addicted to video games. Even the company that I do a lot of work for. I'm their director of gaming services. And their IT guy, I mentioned that I had done some research on Final Fantasy XIV. I had over 1,500 participants. They did a personality questionnaire, a motivation questionnaire, and a psychological flow questionnaire, and we were able to create player profiles using the data. I presented this in Poland last year at the Digital Games Research Association. And I mentioned it was all on Final Fantasy XIV. Instead of talking to me about the research, he's just like, oh, that game will take your whole life away. And I was just like, what? Because I feel like this game is fun, but I just don't see it that way. But I guess other people do play this game quite a bit, and maybe it has changed the direction they're going in life. Hopefully not. Hopefully not to too many people. But that conversation stuck with me, you know? Gotta pick up those missions. I have the letter! And what we're doing here is we are just running around getting the character started. There is absolutely no method to my madness, except if I see a quest marker, I'm picking up the quest. But I really should go listen to Cesaroga talk to me about the markets. I think older people whose only experience with video games is words with friends find it disturbing how someone could play a game all day or take it so seriously. I think, though, that me taking video games seriously was happening at the same time as taking college and grad school seriously, and that's when I really started to understand that the way I think about challenges in games makes me ready for anything these classes are going to throw at me. I just have to pretend the things in my class are as important as the way that I treat a new video game boss. So I was playing Devil May Cry 4 a lot during grad school on the PS3. That was my first Devil May Cry game. I've played all of them at this point now, but Devil May Cry 4 was the beginning for me. And I was trying to beat all the difficulties. At the same time, I'm doing grad school. I'm writing research papers, like 6 of them every semester. I'm doing 3 presentations that take up the entire class time. So 3 3-hour presentations every semester, and I'm reading hundreds of pages a day, 3 days a week minimum, maybe 4 or 5, so up to 500 pages of textbook reading a week. And I came to realize that in order for me to do a good job at school, I have to figure out how to get all of this done, have it be done well, have it impress people, and be good enough that I get to keep going with a good grade into the next challenge. And I started looking at those things like they were boss fights. So learning what would be a bad idea here, don't do that. What would be a good idea? Do that. How do I know it's a good idea? Well, in a boss fight, you do damage and you don't get hit, right? The flashing lights hit the boss, they don't hit you. In grad school, it's you get good grades. You are able to receive positive reinforcement from your peers and from your professor. You're on time. Being on time, being prepared, feeling confident with your ideas, noticing that your ideas are leading the discussion in the class. When people say things that are also smart, you know what they're talking about. Oh, they want me to go back to Momodi. Well, let's get this Ethernet shard. There is a way to move this. I know there is. I know there's a way to move it. Ah, there we go. I moved it. I'm gonna move my hotbars here so that they're above. See that? Attention to detail. Thank you, thank you. I figured it out. So, in terms of this stream tonight, I've been thinking about this stream for a long time. I knew that I needed to do this game justice. And I knew that being an end game wasn't feeling right. And we're now probably 300 hours away from getting to the end. Level up! Getting to the end of Endwalker. But I'm okay with that. I really am. I don't remember where... I think that's where I put it. Huh? It'll have to be okay there for now. More quests. Bo Tolf. How many quests do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 quests picked up. And the level 4 quest is the MSQ. Hey, map in the realm. I want to make sure I know about battling. When you first made Final Fantasy XIV PC, your sibling commented if you showed them a lineup of characters, you could tell. Oh yeah, it's like I don't know, you see memes sometimes from movies of where you have several regular looking characters and then you have the ridiculous one. Oh man, I know what I'm gonna do to my HUD here. I cannot play with the parameter bar beneath. I can't do it. Oh, why can't I grab? Okay. It's not ideal. Almost. Almost got it right, everybody. Yeah, that works. What'd I do? Marmot blood is what we're collecting. You gotta love Lobby MMO gaming. It's just so fun. Did I get it? Got it. One more hornet. Yeah, so you see your type. Yeah, so when you create a character, you definitely can see influences and interests. Honestly, my original character, I mentioned that the hair color is different this time around. It's dark with light pink instead of light pink with blue. And the reason that I started out with light pink is I was thinking, what Final Fantasy characters do I really love? And Cloud and Lightning were my top two. So I was like, well, I don't really want to look like Cloud. So what if I create a character that was inspired by Lightning? So I played around with that a little bit. I settled on the pink hair. Once I had the pink hair, everything started to feel like I can create a Final Fantasy character that I'm really excited to play as now. And I've been playing this game ever since. I haven't played as much recently, but like I said, that's because I don't have an endgame goal, and I was at endgame, so I've been thinking, well, what is my goal? I want to build a community. I want to meet people. I want to stream and have fun. I want to talk about my book and my research and why I think video games help us figure out the best version of ourselves. If we really sit back and think about what that means, the ideal self is in there. There's other games, though, that contribute to my ideas in this way. You know, Persona is a big one. I really love the Persona series. Yeah, we'll go with the hempen tights. Oh, we are hiding that hat, though. Definitely hiding that headgear. Hey, Shara! We're having a nice little stream here. How are you feeling? Boom! Level 6. Learn some thunder. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, my friend. I'm happy to have you, though. I'm hanging out with Corsair and Danny, and Panda is in there too. We're having a nice little episode 001. So Danny SRSX, Shara's Bloopers is my mod. So the more you hang out with me, the more you're probably going to run into him. Yeah, so Persona 5 is just so good. But Persona 4 is fantastic. Persona 3 is the most mature content-wise. But I think it's a pretty solid story, too. It is getting a remake that comes out next year. Pretzel Man. Oh yeah, this is the mission where I gotta hand out pretzels. Okay, so let's talk about this. You think when you create a character in an MMO that the goal is to become the Warrior of Light. But if you really look at the kind of jobs you get right after your character's created, it is such a corporate ladder metaphor. And I think about some of the things that I did for work at the beginning of my counseling career. First off, my counseling career did not pay me enough to can't call it a career. Like, it's ridiculous. So I'd go from working at the community mental health center to going downtown and teaching drum lessons at the music center. Because the drum lesson job is how I got myself through grad school. Even though it wasn't full time, I would sit in a room with from kids to adults, teaching them how to play Fall Out Boy or, stuff like that. Panic at the Disco, My Chemical Romance, All American Rejects on the drums. So we'd have the song. I'd actually write out the tab for them to know the hi-hat, the bass drum, the snare, and the tom-tom drums. And they would eventually learn it. So I was already really comfortable sitting in a room, one-on-one, helping someone figure things out and do it better than they've done it on their own. And, but I really wanted to become a counselor. And then I became a counselor full-time. I was like, oh man, I gotta go back to school because this is not what I want to be doing for the next 45 years of my life. So then I went back. And anyway, right now, Kyrie is running around handing out pretzels. That's kind of the same as me having to do P-tests with the addiction program clients and doing all the copy machine stuff for the groups later in the afternoon. You know, it's not always glamorous. It's not always the best of your ability. But it'll get you somewhere. You just gotta get to level 10 first. Ooh, Lisa's thinking about a doctorate. I don't know if this is what you need to hear right now on that topic, but I just felt after a month of finishing my master's like I'm getting passed up for things that I'm overqualified for at this place. So if I really want a leadership position and to be a program manager within the next 5 years, then I need to have better credentials than the people that they trust and treat like their go-to people, instead of treating me like, oh, you're a male therapist, so please go do a P test with these 3 people today. Everything that I was being asked to do was just, oh, because you're the male therapist. I was just like, no, I mean, yes, I do have those parts, but I am more than just my gender. So I went and got my doctorate and started working on that. And after a month of working on that, I had a different job anyway. And I left. I went and did that. I answered the call to adventure. So like in Final Fantasy XIV, you have that amazing dream where Heidelin is talking directly to you. And she says, hear, feel, think. That's the call to adventure. You see the Ascian in front of you. You see him powering up to destroy you, and you find the glowing weapon in your hand, and you knock them back. And then you wake up, and you're in this wagon, and you're on this amazing adventure now, and new people are talking to you, and they have all this faith that you're going to make a difference, and you're the hero of your own journey the moment you have that dream. But you only make that future a possibility when you wake up and you enter the city. Once you enter the city and accept the quests, and you go and gain the experience and level up, and you get closer and closer every time to being that warrior of light. That's what the gamer's journey is. That's what the hero's journey is we see something about our world and we know we could make a difference. Without any doubt, we just know that it could be different if I was a part of it. And then we wake up one morning and just, you start working on it. The journey is not a short thing. It takes a life to go on it. I'm level 7 right now. I should be able to defeat this. That's what the gamer's journey is. Yes.
Oh, Sultan Tree, hallowed spirit of my line, forgive my weakness. My failings have cost us dear. Show yourself.
As you command, O Lilira. Forgive my selfish desire to assure your welfare.
I don't recall requesting an escort. Simply pretend we never met and continue on your way.
We both know I can do no such thing. It isn't safe for you here alone. It isn't safe for anyone. Not with this etheric disturbance. It's as though the dead are watching us.
And I'd prefer not to join them, if it's all the same to you. Ah, you must be the one that Papa Shan mentioned. Congratulations on finding our elusive young charge. You'll have to forgive her impetuousness. What she lacks in discipline, she makes up for in stubbornness. You should return with us. The station master will be eager to thank Lady Lilira's protector in person. Alas, the station master will have to wait. Dear Lilira, for my sake, please stay out of harm's way. As for you, dear friend, for Lilira's sake, please stay in harm's way.
All right, let's go. Ooh, the handsome stranger's talking to me. Blizzard time! And back to fire. Oh wait, we gotta do thunder too. We're gonna have to make that health bar bigger and the debuffs. I have old eyes, I can't even see that stuff. Let's take them out. Stream. Oh my gosh, you're watching the stream in black and white. That's gotta be a filter setting on your monitor then, buddy. Yeah, I know, I got it. They are purposefully making this fight. Oh man, I leveled up from killing an ad. That's cool. Come on, Thancred, you got it. Oh, I'm gonna get you after this cutscene.
crystal bearer. I am Hydaelyn, all made one. A light there once was that shone throughout this realm, yet it hath since grown dim. And as it hath faltered, so hath darkness risen up in its stead, presaging an end to life. For the sake of all, I beseech thee, deliver us from this fate. The power to banish the darkness dwelleth in the crystals of light. Journey forth and lay claim to them. By thy deeds shall the crystals reveal themselves to thee. Only believe, for the light liveth in thy heart. Shine thy light on all creation.
Ah, coming around now.
Would you mind telling me what that was?
If I only knew. A denizen of the void at any rate.
The void sent? Here? But how?
The question isn't how, but who. We're not dealing with bookless bandits. Don't suppose the answer came to you in a dream. No sooner did you fell the beast than you fell asleep. Too much ether, no doubt. Interesting. I hadn't considered the crystal. But of course, this changes everything. Oh, just thinking aloud? At any rate, we haven't a moment to spare. I must return and report this at once. I leave Lady Lilira in your capable hands.
How dare you pass me about like a swaddled babe? I shall return and tell them myself.
As you wish, your impetuousness. I suspect we shall meet again before long. Until then, do try and stay awake.
Do try to stay awake. Such a snarky future friend. All right. I'm back. So that cutscene. Oh my gosh, everybody. That was such an amazing scene. That scene is honestly where the idea for my book started. As a serious, I'm going to write this. I don't know who's going to publish it. I don't know when. I'm going to put my fingers on the keyboard and type the first words. But that's it. That's the moment where we become the Warrior of Light. I mean, we don't become the Warrior of Light yet, but that's the moment where it's like, I could make a difference if I do that. Hear, feel, think. All right. Ads. All right, I'm gonna type a sorry message. All right. See everyone after the ad break. Thanks. All right. What are we doing now? Hey, Panda, welcome back. I can go talk to Papa Sean. You know, the funny thing about this, I know I had a stream that was very similar to this one a couple months ago, but it just wasn't right. It wasn't on my Steam account. I was playing Gladiator. This is what my soul needed, you know. Oh, I hope you feel better. It's actually really nice to see groups of friends in the chat too. That's the best. I know a lot of my online friends and Discord friends do talk to each other when I'm not around, but I just get so super excited to use my channel as an opportunity for us to connect with each other. It's just a really special thing. Oh, thank you, Panda. One of the things that I think a lot about is you've been talking to this dork for a decade. That's fun. Give me that gill. You know, I think a lot about how different things are monetized. And one of my huge goals is I want to be able to go after Twitch Partner. Because since I'm streaming on Twitch, that is definitely one of my goals. But I also am really hoping to become monetized on YouTube. And I've been creating videos about, I'm calling it Geek Therapy for Gamers. And I have a playlist actually for this. And I'm really trying to get to the monetizing level. So you need 1,000 subscribers and you need 4,000 public watch hours. And we're doing really good. Definitely growing because I've been putting out content every week. And that's what this is about too, is I'm planning on every stream I do is gonna in some way is gonna become part of that Geek Therapy for Gamers content. Not sure if you brought me or if you bullied me. Wait, I read that wrong. Not sure if I brought you so much as I bullied you. I see. Well, I'm really glad I got to meet you. Aww. Positive bullying. Twitch.tv/Dr. Gameology. YouTube.com/CD/Dr. Gameology. We're also live on Facebook. But honestly, I don't know. How many people are here on Facebook? Doesn't look like I have any comments. Yeah, one thing I've noticed about the multi-streaming is people don't type on YouTube or Facebook to me. Only on Twitch. I don't know what that's about. I'm so thankful that we're allowed to multi-stream, though. It really helps my Facebook page not look dead. Because at least my videos are there. What's going on with the MSQ? Step 9. Well, I have a mission right there. What's going on here? Listen to your fish. Obtain slices of fatty Orobon. Oh, well, let's take out some Orobon. Twitch is a bit more casual. Yeah, Facebook, you're right. Facebook and YouTube are not really about streaming, and that's part of the challenge. It's a different atmosphere. I did try full-time YouTube streaming, and you can say what you want to say about Twitch not having visibility, and that's true, and I think there are small things here and there that are designed to fix that. But at least people show up and watch the streams. You can find people that you follow. On YouTube, my opinion is you can't find the people that you follow. Even if they're live, it's not good. Do I got my fish? Did I finish the fish mission? I did. Now I gotta figure out where I'm going to turn these missions in. You can find people, but even for the people I have all the notifications turned on, you don't get them. Oh, that's weird. That's a strange problem. Just like in real life, we sprinted too long, and now... Well, I mean, come on. Kyrie's got some good cardio going. She kept that speed going longer than I could. Who's my favorite from ARR? I was such a fan of Minfilia in A Realm Reborn. But specifically A Realm Reborn. I think that it changes the longer you go into the story. Here's your fishies. Potion. Yep, we want the potions. Boom! For me, it's Thancred. Aw, that's so nice. I'm gonna put those potions right there, just in case. Let's look at the map and figure out what's going on here. Prudence at this junction is the next MSQ mission. But I have many, many missions open that I should probably clear out, and I can go pick up other jobs. Because I said I was gonna play everything. Because one of the things that makes me kind of sad on my other account is I have unanswered quests all over the entire game. Yeah, just characters featured in ARR. Yeah. Yeah, so definitely I like Thancred later. I also really like Alphino and Alisaie later. I could not stand Alphino early in the game. Yeah, but I think the reason I didn't like Alphino early in the game is because of the things that I don't like about myself and I don't want to admit. He might be the worst version of me. Well, I'm glad, Danny, because if you like Alphino and think he's fun, that's why you're here. Hanging out with me on the stream. Oh, man. Here, oh. Yeah, see, there we go. That's what I was afraid of. I really try to give everyone a fair shot. Sucker for little rich boy, just want to adopt them all. Ah, you agree with Corsair. Liked him later after he grew up a little bit. At first he was a spoiled, impetuous brat that thought he knew literally everything. Well, you know, I think that might be what my starting point was in my career before I kind of calmed down. Just saying. That's probably why I had such a backlash against Alphino. Yeah, thank you for that. Using my emote wall to call me out. That's what I need. That's what I need tonight. I did have a cool idea for my community and for the merch, but again, it's going to require time, and I don't want to promise anything like a, you know, coming by December 1st or anything like that. But I have a merch shop. That's where my coffee mug came from that I'm using tonight. Dr. Gameology says continue the journey on the back. That's my favorite piece of merch, but they discontinued it. That exact coffee mug. There's a different one up now. And I don't actually even have one of the new ones. But I've done some giveaways. Anyway, the idea was, what if I use some of the big ideas from the most important counseling worksheets that I give my clients? But I redo them into a graphic of something that looks cool, something that looks like the merging of D&D and gamer life. Have my logo on it, you know, have the website on it or something, the YouTube channel or Twitch channel on it. And just have shirts that are about healthy gaming. Have them up for a month or something. Yeah, I was thinking about doing that. I think it would be a cool thing to do every couple weeks, just to create one new item. All about this Geek Therapy for Gamers idea. Because that's thousands of ideas right there. I just have to choose one at a time and make it. It's like making a new post for Instagram, but it would be something cool that people can... I mean, everyone needs a shirt. I mean, not my exact shirt, but we all wear shirts well, most of us wear shirts every day. Wow, look at all these missions in the Thaumaturge Guild. Oh, I have these 3. When people go blind, you're that pale. Ooh, I got a wizard hat. I got a red wizard hat to go with a white shirt. I'm not going to display that. Bum-ba-dum-bum. Let's talk to Kokobuki. What's my favorite class? All right, so I'm tipping you off right here. This is my favorite class. I love playing Black Mage. I love playing Red Mage also, but Black Mage is where my heart is at. And people think I'm crazy. They're probably right. I love it. I love casting big spells. Speaking of, yesterday morning, I finally got to use Fireball in Baldur's Gate 3 for the first time. My first time casting Fireball, I killed 4 enemies. It was amazing. Yeah, I am a wizard. I am a wizard. Donut. Oh, no, you don't have to be familiar with all the classes. My plan, though, is to use the stream to talk about all the classes. I just need to unlock them first. But I chose Black Mage tonight because it really is my favorite. I love throwing magic spells and being able to hit people with ranged magic. It's the way I think. Coco Bigo, what do you got for me? Ah. Back of my chair keeps hitting my hat. Yeah, see, we have classes that speak to us. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm gonna actually put my recline up on my chair. There we go. Gotta get comfortable. Well, I turned in all the missions in the Thaumaturge Guild. And then I got turned around in this room and started running into walls. That's a fun thing. Always worry when creating because you don't know what role you'll play best. Yeah, Final Fantasy is great with that, letting you switch all with one character. In my other MMO, I had like 20 characters at the end. That's not ideal. Well, okay, the confidence to heal or tank is something I definitely will talk more about in the future. But I will say in this game, if you play at low levels, usually there's less pressure to do the roles well. And then you actually can learn in a pretty safe environment because, I mean, critical errors will cause everything to fall apart. Oh, what are we doing here? Critical errors will cause everything to fall apart. But usually the other roles... Sorry. Okay. Flyers. That makes sense, putting flyers, not fish, on the wall. But usually the other roles can do well enough that your mistakes are not going to ruin it for everyone. We can all just agree that nobody saw me putting fish on the wall. Genevieve, talk to me. Oh, I need to pick up all the guild people are dropping. Don't pay attention to your health bar or status effects. Just spamming the kill button and watching the spark. You do sound like a DPS then, if I had to judge, but not in a harsh way. Not like when I grade papers. Just like, that's... If you can identify that that's a weakness, you also can overcome it by doing the opposite. So this is that strategic thinking I was talking about gamers having earlier in the stream. So if not paying attention to your health bar is the problem, then paying attention to your health bar is how you get past that problem. But, you know, back to the point, there's always so much going on that you can't pay attention to all of it. So you have to build up that comfort level so that you can bring in the information fast enough that you don't get wrecked. The more you do it, the quicker you get. For example, I've been playing Dead by Daylight a lot as my other game when I need to play something competitive. And I used to be really bad. Like, so bad. But I've played it enough that with repetition, with recognizing different strategic situations, you have more of an instinct of what to do. And that makes a big difference. Just shaving a couple milliseconds off of your reaction to things can change the way you get through those things. It's pretty cool. Yeah, it just takes repetition. And being good to yourself, being kind to yourself. You know, I was playing endgame in this game a couple weeks ago, and I decided this is not giving me the opportunity to talk about the things I want to talk about in this game. I need to be level 1 again. And now look at us, we're already level 10. We're gonna have to pick up more jobs so that we can spread out the discussion. They're just sending me all around this castle. Been doing better in dungeons. First dungeon with a party. We're lucky to have some... You know what? Props to the Final Fantasy XIV community. I always feel like if you tell people you're new, the helpful people just show up. Like I said, I've been in another game for a long time in my life, and it was not like that. They expect you to have no life just like them, and are so toxic if you don't know every little shortcut that they get an erection over. Yeah, you heard me. Stupid Hammer Station. Hammer Station in Star Wars The Old Republic ruined my relationship with that game. Yes, Final Fantasy XIV's community is amazing. All you gotta do is communicate. Just type in first time or just return to the game. Trying to remember my rotation. You know, just something simple like that. Oh, I love when people stalk me because I'm hot. That's like the most funny thing to me. That people are into my pixels. It just doesn't make any sense. No, SWTOR's class stories are amazing. I was, or am, part of the content creator program for SWTOR. But I haven't played because their expansion was very small. So, I've been thinking about jumping back in, but I haven't done it yet. But there's no rules about treating people with respect in that game, and that's a big problem. I really don't know. Can we talk about that? Who brought up the aura thing? Was that you, Donut? What is that about? Is it like creepy to play as an aura? I've never played as one, so I don't even know. Oh, I need to use /welcome. And then I need to seek out Weavers. Weaver is the first crafting class that I ever finished. Lots of pervy tells from Aura when you play your bunny. Play male aura, and I've seen memes about the male aura. I'm like, is that a frequent? What did you just create yourself into? It's probably what you're thinking. I don't know. I really don't know if there's anything to that. And it's very unlikely that anyone's going to do research study into predatory behavior of a specific race in a made-up little video game like this one. So we'll all just have to guess. Here's two more. The dragon horns are cool. I almost created one. But because of how this game works, and it's hundreds of hours of dedication when you create a new character, I really wanted to just make sure I create a character that I'm gonna enjoy playing. I might use a Fantasia on this one later, but for now I'm very happy to just begin my Steam account with Kyrie. Where am I going? Going upstairs and talking to people. Well, I'm not gonna make you do anything. That's not why I go live to stream. I do not creep on you. Donut 2023. How are we doing on these? I just gotta get the Alchemist Guild. I missed what Shara said. Okay, your entire time as a cat girl and a bunny girl. You've never had anyone other than Donut creep on you. Yeah, you're definitely doing it wrong. Actually, yeah, it's only happened to me a few times in this game. One time was on stream, though. But it was still super polite. Oh yeah, the second longest part is naming them. yeah, I couldn't figure out what my last name was going to be. I knew the first name, and I wrote down something earlier, but I don't have it sitting near me, so I don't remember what it was. Alchemy! Hey, I have 1,500 gil already. Take a look at me now. Okay, so now I probably have many quests I can turn in. Excuse me, ma'am, would you like to see a totally unrequested picture of my genitalia? No! No! That's not how it went down in Final Fantasy XIV. No, that was polite. It's just, that's not how I remember it. I am just running around all over the place dropping things off for people. See, this is what I'm talking about. Warrior of Light, destined to save the universe. But first, let me be the UPS delivery person for Ul'dah. Well, I just got tricked by the map. Nobody saw that. We're going to the Weavers Guild. Oh yeah, we're clipping that. Nice. All right. Prudence at this junction is the mission. We're teleporting out. Hempen Acton. Hempen Cowl. We're gonna go with the cowl. Boom! Level 11. Alright, well now that's what I look like. Got a screenshot. Out of house and home is the new mission. Oh, I can do the hunting now. I like my other outfit better. Is it safe to assume? Yeah. It's Ul'dah. Well, okay. I think that my favorite city is actually Gridania, but I don't like the classes that start in Gridania. Oh. Yep, so Shara, we're going to answer those questions after the ad break is over. I'll use one of the items. It's bound to work. You're not getting me with those AoEs. I am willing to abandon all my spells to stay alive. This fight will take 30 minutes if it has to. Ooh. There's my last Surfid Cloud. Is the ad break over? Yeah, so assuming the ad break is over, Ul'dah is my favorite starting city. But I like Gridania the best. I just don't like the classes that start in Gridania. So usually what I do is I pick a class that starts in Ul'dah, and then when you have to pick your Grand Company, I pick Gridania. Viking Sword, Pugilist Arm, or New Staff. I'm going to pick the New Staff. Boom. Level up. Level 12! Blizzard 2. And let's pick up the next mission. Yeah. So, which one did you pick, Danny? Actually, everybody in the chat, which city did you pick for your grand companies? I'm really curious now. Gridania. Never know what to pick. There's no correct choice. Ul'dah is your current character. Limsa. Okay. Yeah, it really just comes down to when all of them pitch what their cities are about, something is going to sound right to you. Something's going to get you to give them a chance. I'm pretty sure you can switch it if you're not happy with your choice, too. Oh, I gotta take out 8 hammer beaks. Which one is this? Oh, this is the AoE. Feel like your character belongs in Limsa. Donut, always Gridania. Shara, you'd like Limsa if it didn't spike headaches. Oh yeah, it is kind of bright to look at. Let's throw some more fireballs. Well, I wouldn't say that it's worse than Hoth. I really wouldn't say it's worse than Hoth. We're at 5 out of 8. If you're a bunny girl, you're gonna get propositioned really 69 times. People ask you to step on them. I mean, what happens if you do step on them? Is it like fun? Oh, they're lalas specifically. Thirsty lalas. I'd be so afraid to Google that. Yikes. You don't like the theocracy? I like their song though. Man, their song is good. Da, 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 da. So good. Ooh, now I'm handing out cookies. I'm not even upset about this chore. You get a cookie. Hey, Pepper Jedi. Welcome to my restarting of Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. Creating a character that is only for streaming. How are you doing? What have you been playing? What have you been up to? Oh yeah, work. Well, I hope you have a good shift. Calm and uneventful. We've been playing Guild Wars 2. Nice. I haven't gotten into that one yet. I've never tried it. Do you think I would like it? They have magic classes? Oh yeah, definitely. I'm repping the Black Mage class tonight. You think so? Oh, so do I want a hat? I'll take the bronze pieces. I can buy my own hat with the bronze pieces. Yep, as long as there's a magic class, I will find a way to love the game. That's my thing. Oh, they don't have classes. Interesting. Yeah, necromancers have cool powers. Anything that makes life and death have a reverse kind of relationship, or breaks the simple version of that relationship, can be very cool. I have to figure out what I'm doing next. The threat of intimacy is over here. Okay. So I guess I'm exiting the city from the other door, the western gate. Then I can head over and do my Thaumaturge class mission. Yep, new location, new map. We're gonna get so many more missions going now. Oh no, I'm gonna get ganged up on. Gotta be more careful. Some of my fireballs killed them in one hit. I love that. That's how you know you're talking to a wizard. Yeah. It just surprised me. I have the high ground. It's over, Anakin. Man, that movie, such an important one to me. Okay, so that's for Disciple of War. I'm already past... I'm gonna take the Disciple of War outfit, because I'm gonna need it soon. I'm gonna pick up Gladiator once I'm able to. We're picking up so many missions. Oh man, though, this hat is giving me a headache. It does that because I'm wearing the headset under the hat, and I think that there's just so much pressure on the top of my head that I always end these streams where I wear the hat with a headache. Oh. We're all geeking out over my Revenge of the Sith reference, and you don't feel good. So sorry. What's going on over here? What am I? A dabble do ya? Slay the cactars. And get their cactar blood. You know, one of the cool things that video games like MMORPGs do is they have a connection between all the different styles of gaming motivations. So if you like to achieve things, there's PvE goals. If you like to compete with other players, there's PvP goals. If you like to discover, there's amazing environments, and you know, there's the ether currents, there's treasure hunts, treasure maps, there's fates, there's duties. If you like to roleplay, you can create your character. You can do roleplay groups or servers. You know, if you like teamwork and relationship building, you can do a raid team. You can do alliance raids. It really just touches all the styles of gaming motivation. So whatever you need a game to be, an MMO game can do that for you. So for me right now, I'm playing lots of little solo missions at low level to get a new character started. But eventually I'll have to make other choices that lead to the game becoming structured in different ways. Oh, they're gonna do more ads. Oh, not for 20 minutes. Okay, I have to figure out... Oh, it's the mission to go visit the housing area. Yeah, the PvP is different in this game. And it's not my favorite kind of different, but I know some people do it pretty routinely. And actually even love it. And good for them. No reason to judge how other people choose to have fun in a game. The housing areas in this game are pretty cool. I mean, look at this. I think all the time about how I wish my house was different in real life. Maybe I'd be happier about my house if I could escape and just have my virtual house. Who even knows? Leave the residential. Favorite housing area. I don't even know what all of them are because I've never had a house in this game. Do you have one? Nor rain, nor heat, nor gloom of night. Locate the missing cargo crates. Your favorite is Ul'dah. Huh. It did look like a really cool place. How did I miss it? Oh, it's right there. Here we go. Wow, you gotta love it when you complete a quest for someone and then they're just instantly like, "Pa-pow! Here's another one." I believe you can fly is right over there. Let's look at the mission list. What do I have? I have level 5 threat of intimacy. All your friends have houses in Ishgard. Cold and snowing. Your house is in Shirogane. Ooh, Shirogane would be cool. If I go this way... I might be able to get that level 5 Thaumaturge mission clicked off. Hit that hammer beat. Oh, that sliver of health. Gotta take out 5 of these guys. What number is this? 4 out of 5. Alright, got 5 of those. Another mission done. But keep getting so distracted. There's a mission somewhere. Right up ahead. Oh, here's some hunting though. Rusty goblins. Anyone playing any other games besides Final Fantasy XIV? I've been playing Dead by Daylight and Baldur's Gate and WWE 2K23. That's been my rotation. Plus Final Fantasy XIV. A little bit of Resident Evil 4. So I have a lot of games going on for me right now. Nope, life consists of books and 14. And that is nice. What kind of books? I wasn't sure if that vulture was the actual enemy. Are you kidding? Another sliver of health. Oh, just gotta run over to this little town. Anything you can get your hands on. Brothers Grimm and 101 Fairy Tales. My wife reads every single day, and I get jealous sometimes because I tell myself this stupid lie that I don't have time to read things for fun, but I could make the time, just like I made the time tonight to do a game stream. I could, if it was important enough, I could do it. It's my fault. I was in the middle of reading the Witcher books. And then I wrote my chapter for the psychology of the Witcher, which I need to finish the graphics for that. The figures, you know, figures and tables. I've written the content. Yeah, we're doing the psychology of the Witcher through Leyline Publishing. There is a competing book that just got released, but I'm doing a different publication, same topic, basically. And I already wrote the chapter. Maybe that's something that I need to look at tomorrow morning, is those graphics and sending it on. Wait, what am I doing? Doubt. Hey, if you love a book and you accidentally type that you live a book, does that really change the meaning at all? I read it as live and I thought, I know what Donut's talking about here. Run away! Yeah, see? That's the fun thing. Sometimes this language that we speak has some fun things in it. A lot of times it's annoying limitations or oversights or confusing little rules about this or that. But sometimes the way it works is great, and that's one of them. I live for something, I love something. Forgot to answer. Bouncing between 7 Days to Die, Overwatch, and Monster Hunter. I've never played Monster Hunter. How sad is that? Oh, but this week on the Gaming Persona, we're going to be talking about Call of Duty. Ooh, that's a good one. Tiny Tina's Wonderland. What do you think of it so far? It made you laugh a lot because you have the sense of humor of a 12-year-old. Nice. You know, the more TV I watch, the more I realize that a lot of people, adulthood, plus or minus 12 years for me, so 12 years younger, 12 years older, we all just have that 12-year-old mindset, it seems. Slime Rancher 2. What is that about? Slime Rancher, I haven't heard of it. We're almost there on this mission. One more. You know, when I said we're not in a hurry, we're going to do this game right. We're going to be patient. We're going to do all the missions. I had no idea that after 2.5 hours of streaming, the main class mission would be a level 9 mission, and the job mission would be a level 5 mission, but here we are. You go to an alien planet and create a farm of slime creatures and the food they eat. Interesting. That's cool. See, video games can be as simple or complex in plot as the developers want them to be, and sometimes the simplest games become the best ever. Take that! Oh, sliver of health again. One of the first ever games you took interest in. Oh, neat. So it like brought you into gaming. I love stories like that. Oh man, for me, first game that I ever played was Super Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt for the Nintendo Entertainment System. First Final Fantasy game I ever played was Final Fantasy XIV, except for like 10 minutes of Final Fantasy I at a friend's house. But I didn't understand games like that at that age. Oh, first game for you was WoW. That's neat. I didn't know that. Played your dad's WoW and Guild Wars 2 account. Some Club Penguin and Wizard 101. Nice, that's so cool. Wow, so playing MMOs before you can read probably increases your opportunities to practice reading once you actually start reading as well. Because there's text everywhere on the screen all the time. And the text is the quickest way to understand what's going on. Well, now I get to gather bag pieces. You played Animal Jam. Reason got so good at absolutely, yeah. I mean, for my son, we bought him a Leapfrog when he was very young. And so all the games he would play when he was super young would be helping him learn his letters, colors, math, basic arithmetic, pluses and minuses, putting letters together to form words. Now he plays the Switch, and he's really good at Mario Kart. I don't think I can beat him anymore. But Smash Brothers is still my thing in this house. That's all me. Not letting him take that from me. Yeah, Dr. Seuss was really important to me too. The Lorax and Oh, the Places You'll Go still mean a lot to me. Good job, 3-year-old donut. Warrior cats. Green eggs and ham. When I'm encouraging my students to get a little bit more creative with when they're willing to do their work for class, I will always encourage them to get outside your box and start thinking about what it would mean to work on your assignment in a box with a fox, in the rain, on a train, here, there, anywhere. I could have just teleported to the Thaumaturge Guild if I was thinking about it. I get this nice little purple box on the chat now when an ad is going on too. Only visible to me. Aw, that's good though. It's probably because you have mod privileges. Oh no! We got a Coco argument. Yeah. They could save themselves 2 syllables on everyone's name if they just call him Buki and Boosie, and just, we're all Coco something, so we don't have to say that anymore. I guess I'll get the new hat. Oh, I guess you can't wear the hat with the hood. Makes sense. The threat of paucity. Alright, we got a level. Which class story is the best? I don't really know. I haven't really paid attention to the class stories. Cute screenshots wearing a potato sack. Yeah, we'll get a better outfit soon. It's fine. This is okay after one stream. I mean, the only class story I really know is Black Mage, and I know how the Dark Knight class story. I'm not on the same server. I'm on Dynamis right now. Because I needed to get that Road to 80 thing going on. Oh yeah, Red Mage was good too. I think this is a great place for me to stop the stream for tonight. So let me just go over what the plan is. Sunday nights are a good night for my stream. I might not always go this late. Yeah, I will be streaming again soon. Some of the streams might be in the morning, but Sunday night is one that I'm hoping to keep going. But if I have to adjust it, it's because of family schedule. And I will definitely post on social media. I've been using Threads a lot instead of Twitter. Yeah. So if you follow me on Threads, that's the place where I've been posting the most. For Facebook and Instagram, I still do a little bit more formal there. I should have put a story up on Instagram, but honestly, more people respond to me on Threads these days. So, yeah, thank you so much, Danny, for hanging out. I need to figure out a, if I have a raid channel I can do. So let's look at Twitch and see if I can find a cool channel. Oh. I'm gonna... Well, yeah, I mean, if we're all tired, maybe just not doing a raid, because I don't want to raid and then dash on people either. So, let's just stop it here. I think we all are fine. If you want to continue on Twitch, I trust all of you to find your own next channel. But thank you for picking me tonight and watching me start this new character. I am dedicated to what we're doing with this character. Next stream, I'm definitely going to be picking up the other Ul'dah classes. I'll be talking about more Q&A with Geek Therapy for Gamers and healthy gaming and psychology of games and all that. And I'm looking forward to it. We're not in a hurry. There's no reason for us to push towards endgame. This character, I will not do any story off stream. So I might level up something a few times or do a roulette, but I will never do the story content without all of you. So yes, the gaming persona is happening on Tuesday night this week. We will be talking about the new Call of Duty and the psychology of what Call of Duty is and research on that gamer group, people who enjoy those games. We've never talked about shooter games well, no, we've talked about Overwatch, but we've never talked about Call of Duty. And we're going to also talk about violence in shooting games and all the research that's been done on that. So that's going to be fun. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Danny. It was really nice to meet you. Donut and Shara, thank you for hanging out. Thank you, Pepper Jedi. Really nice to see you jump in again. Who else? I'm scrolling. I'm really sorry if I forgot any of you. The goal is for the channel to grow more and more, and it'll be impossible to say thank you to everybody. But we're at 4 or 5. It's easy to keep track right now. Just trying to build a community. Oh, Corsair! Oh my gosh! I'm so sorry, Corsair! Thank you so much. It's because in my chat window, they're the same color. Oh, Corsair, I love you. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. See everyone soon, and continue the journey.